Hello. Um, I want to talk about my essay, which is answer of compare and contrast Han China and Imperial Rome in terms of political authority, economic activity, cultural developments, and military expansion. And my answer is to understand dynasties or empires, we should criticize their political authorities, economic activities, and cultural developments, and military expansions. Han China and Imperial Rome are the best examples to evaluate empires because they had great power and they were stable states. The following essay will compare Han China's and Imperial Rome's similarities and differences about political authorities, economic activities, cultural developments, and military expansions. To begin with, it is clear that there are some similarities between Han China and Imperial Rome, such as their construction of empires of unique duration and scale. Both were unprecedentedly ruling their lands. Both states emerged and fought for the power and made an empire. They made it by using violence, and as a result of it, they create a stable, big empires. Also, Han China and Imperial Rome were surprisingly likely at military expansions. Both empires surpassed their ancestors about creating a powerful army and translating it state-based organization. New organized armies are getting easier to conquer new lands, and this will get a bigger and more powerful to their states. Also, both empires' economic activities are based on agricultural activities and conquerors, even if they decide to use different ways. Moreover, for similarities, folklore can be given. Both Han China and Imperial Rome had their own rituals, the way they dress, the language that was shared by their citizens, and their citizens' characteristic features. Even Rome changed when they expanded. Despite similarities, there are also differences between Han China and Imperial Rome, such as their way of agricultural activities, politics, or cultural developments. Unlike Rome, the Han dynasty established a highly centralized authority which includes a tax system, military service, and etc. in their lands. Compared to Han dynasty, Imperial Rome has almost disintegrated and less administered empire. The most important part of the Chinese pastoral economy was the numerous communities of free villager farmers. This huge labor pool, collectively with a miraculous bureaucracy, facilitated the Han dynasty to develop great political stability. By contrast, the millions of villager laborers who were the cornerstone of the Roman Empire were much more impressively amalgamated into the state structure. They never think to rebel against their government and eradicate it, as did the exasperated millenarian villagers movements of later Han China. Also, religion is one of the differences between them. Imperial Rome did not support any of philosophy or religions, meanwhile Han China supported Confucianism. Additionally, for the slave system, unlike China, Rome enslaved most of barbarian immigrants and they were 10% of Roman citizens. Meantime, this number was 1% in China. When all things are considered, we cannot say that there is one way to create huge and stable states. As an example is the Han Dynasty and Imperial Rome. They both decide to follow different ways even though their some decisions are similar. Thank you for listening me. I hope you will all enjoy my speaking.